Ever told yourself, just one more episode? And then suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you're watching a documentary on how spoons are made? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the real kicker. What if I told you that binge watching, doom scrolling, or eating that entire bag of chips in one go might not be about laziness or poor self control? It might be addiction. No, seriously, let's talk about it. So, what is addiction? When people hear the word addiction, they often think about drugs or alcohol. But addiction is way bigger than that. In simple words, addiction is when your brain gets stuck on something it really likes and then keeps asking for it over and over again, even when it's causing you problems. It's like your brain becomes a toddler that wants cookies for every meal. Only the cookie can be anything: alcohol, nicotine, gambling, junk food, social media, even online shopping. Yep, your midnight Amazon haul might be more than just retail therapy. Let's break it down in a super easy way. Imagine you eat a chocolate bar. Mmm, sweet, creamy, delicious. Your brain goes, oh wow, that felt great. It releases something called dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. Now your brain thinks, let's do that again. So you do, and again, and again. Until one day, you're not even enjoying the chocolate anymore. You're just eating it because your brain expects it. That's addiction in action. It's not about pleasure anymore, it's about habit. It's about needing that thing to feel normal, not happy. Let's use a modern example, your phone. Let's be honest, your phone probably spends more time in your hand than a fork does. You post a selfie, someone likes it. Ding! Dopamine rush. You scroll TikTok, cat video, another dopamine hit. Next thing you know, you've been scrolling for 2 hours, your thumb's sore, your tea's cold, and you have no idea where your day went. You didn't plan to spend your life watching videos of dogs sneezing. But here we are. That's how addiction sneaks in. It doesn't shout, it whispers. Just 5 more minutes. Now, here's where people get confused. Liking something a lot doesn't mean you're addicted to it. If you love pizza and eat it on weekends, cool, enjoy it. But if you're ordering pizza every night, hiding the boxes and feeling guilty but still doing it, that might be addiction. The key difference, control. With addiction, you feel like you're not in control anymore. Even if it's hurting your health, your time, your relationships, you keep doing it. It's like your brain becomes that friend who says, what's the worst that could happen? Right before everything goes horribly wrong. Here's what's actually happening in your brain. Without the boring textbook talk, your brain has a reward system. It likes to reward good stuff, like food, exercise, learning, or hugging your grandma. But addictive stuff hijacks that system. It floods your brain with dopamine, more than natural stuff ever would. And your brain, being the lazy genius it is, says, wow, this is the best thing ever. Let's do only this forever. Over time, it stops responding to other normal joys. It's like going for a walk, finishing a task, or talking to a friend. That's why addicted people often feel empty or unmotivated. Their brain is chasing one thing and everything else just feels meh. Kind of yes and no. You can develop a habit around good things, like exercising or reading. But addiction is different because it usually causes harm. If your workout routine is ruining your sleep, making you skip meals, and you feel anxious when you don't do it, yeah, that's a red flag. Basically, if something controls you instead of you controlling it, it's worth a closer look. Here's something important. Addiction doesn't mean you're weak, broken, or a bad person. It means your brain found a shortcut to feel good. And now it doesn't want to let it go. Stress, boredom, trauma, loneliness. These are all common triggers. When life feels overwhelming, your brain wants an escape. And if something gives you relief, even temporarily, your brain will cling to it like a clingy ex who just wants to talk. Here are some signs in plain English. You think about it all the time. You try to stop, but can't you hide it from others? You feel guilty, but still do it. You need more of it to feel the same. It's messing up your sleep, work, relationships, or health. If this sounds familiar, don't panic, you're not alone. Now, the good news, addiction isn't a life sentence. People recover. Every single day, it takes effort, honesty, support, and sometimes professional help. But yes, your brain can rewire itself. It's called neuroplasticity, which sounds like a superpower because it kind of is. It starts with awareness. When you realize something is taking over your life, that's your first step to taking it back. Here are some tiny steps that can lead to big changes. Track how much time you spend doing that thing. Set small limits, like no phone after 9 p.m. Replace the habit with something else. Walk, journal, call a friend, talk to someone, even just one person. Don't beat yourself up for slipping. Recovery isn't a straight line. Here's the truth. Your brain is just trying to feel okay in a complicated world. And sometimes it picks the wrong way to do that. But you're not broken. You're human. And if your brain got into addiction, it can absolutely find a way out. So next time you find yourself lost in a binge scroll, snack attack, or shopping spiral, pause. Ask yourself, am I in control or is this thing controlling me? That one little question could be the start of something amazing. Thanks for sticking around and letting your brain get smarter today. If this video hit home for you or for someone you know, share it. Because sometimes the thing we need most is just a better understanding of what we're going through. Stay curious, stay kind, and maybe put your phone down for a bit after liking this video, obviously. See you in the next one.